Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for clicking on this video. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to properly put on false lashes. Now this is not going to be a very long video because this is something that doesn't take so much time to do. So in order to be able to do this, you are going to need a few things. Firstly, you are going to need a pair of lashes, the ones that we're going to be using obviously. And then you are going to need to use mascara, because even though you're going to be putting on false lashes, you're going to need to put mascara on your own lashes in order for them to blend in nicely with the falses. Next thing, you're probably going to need a pair of scissors. This is not always, but sometimes you will need a pair of scissors in order to trim down the lashes. And then you're going to need lash glue. Okay, so sometimes you might get lash glue that comes with the lashes if you buy from the drugstore or if you buy from Discount or Clicks, but sometimes with the more expensive lashes you're going to need to purchase your own lash glue. And then the last thing we're going to be needing is a mirror. I like to use a small one because it's much easier for you to actually see your lash band. And yeah, another thing is, if you're a person with long nails or you might be very clumsy with your fingers, you might need to get yourself a pair of tweezers or an actual lash applicator. For me, I don't really need to use this because I'm very good at applying lashes with my own fingers, but just in case you're a person with very long nails, you might need to actually get yourself a pair of lash applicators. So let's get started. So the lashes that I'll be using today are these ones over here. So I bought these ones from Takealot online and they're very inexpensive. And they are the Zara Cosmetics lightweight, easy to apply, reusable, hashtag cruelty-free 5-pack lash. And like I said, they're very inexpensive. I think I bought them for 150 to 200 rands, but I will link them down below in the description box because these are still available online. You're gonna have to take off the lash from the packaging. So, this is the lash that I'll be using. First off, I need to cut out this part of the lash because I can see that the band that they use is sort of like in excess, it's overlapping. So I'm not going to be applying my lashes with like a band that's sticking out. Hence, you're going to need a pair of scissors to do this. So I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut off this part that's in excess. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my lash and I'm going to place it loosely on top of my own lashes, and I'm going to try to see if this one is too long. If not, I'm just going to use as it is, but if I feel like it's too long, I'm just going to trim it slightly so that it can fit better on my own lash line. So I'm just going to go like this. Okay. Even though this lash is not too long, but I feel like if I just trim it slightly, it would look way better than having to use it as it is. So what I'm going to do is I like to trim my lashes on the inner part of the lash band. As you can see, it goes from short to long on the outer part of the lash. So it's much easier if I just trim the inner part because that will look more natural as opposed to trimming off the part that's too long, and then it's going to look like I have a very tiny lashes. So I'm just going to trim a tiny bit, and there's actually no way of being able to detect how much you're going to need to trim off. I just sort of wing it. Okay, so now that I've trimmed down my lash and I'm happy with it, I can go ahead and apply the glue. So the glue that I'll be using today is the Adele Lash Grip Eyelash Adhesive. This one I bought from Clicks and it went for about 80 rands. So one tip that I can give when you're trying to apply your lash glue onto your lash is best to hold your lash like this with the lash band facing downwards, because if you hold it like this and you apply the glue, it usually does drip down onto the hairs of the lash, which is something that we don't want. So I just hold it like this and I apply. So now that you've applied the glue onto the lash band, it's very important for you to just place it aside and wait for it to dry for a few seconds to a minute, because if you try to put it onto your own lash line and attach it while it's still wet, it's just going to slide around and it's not going to stick. And sometimes when that happens and you have eyeshadow on, it is going to take away your eyeshadow. So just place it aside and use that time to be applying mascara. So if you're a person that has long lashes, it's best to get yourself an eyelash curler. but I don't need that because my lashes are very small and they're quite curly. But if you have long lashes, get yourself an eyelash curler, curl your lashes, and apply mascara while you're waiting for the glue to dry on the lash. So after I've done applying my mascara onto my lashes, since they are so curly, it makes it so difficult for me to actually place the lash onto my eyeline. So what I like to do is I like to push my lashes forward like that, and that actually creates room for me to actually be able to go in and place my lash. Alright guys, so now that my lash is drying up a bit, it's time to place it. So I've zoomed you guys in a little bit so that you guys can have more of a closer look at what I am going to be doing and how I'm going to be applying the lash. So I'm going to take my mirror and I'm going to place it more or less same level as my chin, and I'm going to look down on it like this and bring it closer. But that way it's much easier for me to actually see my lash line, my upper lash line anyway. So I've taken my lash on my two fingers and I am placing it downwards exactly how I'm going to be placing it on my lashes. So I'm just going to go in from the top, look into my mirror like this, and make sure to push my lashes forward one last time. Then I am going to go in from the top. Firstly, I'm going to just try to place the lash in the middle of my lash line, and then I'm going to adjust it once it has been placed. So what I do is I bring my lash in close from the top, and when I can see that I'm close enough, I just raise my brow like this and I stick it in place. So now I'm just going to adjust it and place it on the sides. Okay, so now that I've placed my lash, I can still tell that it's a bit wet. It's not really as tacky as I would like it to be. So what I do is I just keep on adjusting it until I feel like, okay, now it's starting to stick to my lash line like this. Okay, now that I'm feeling that it's starting to dry up, what I like to do is just pinch it in place using my two fingers. I just pinch it in place with my real lashes, and I just go around like this from the outer corner to the inner corner of the eye. Like this. This is gonna actually help to put the lash in place and as close as possible to your own lash band, to your own lash line, I mean. If you look at the lash band right now, it's still white, but most glues dry to a clear or a black color, so don't worry about how it looks right now. By the time that you're done with your makeup and it's time for you to walk out the door, it would have dried up and would have been a clear color or black. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go in with this lash as well. I've already put glue on it and it's starting to dry up now. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'll hold my mirror towards my chin like this and look down at it. And I'm gonna go in from the top. Okay, first I'm gonna try to brush my lashes out of the way. Go in from the top. And when I'm close, I just raise my brow like that. Now I'm just gonna go in with my fingers again and pinch the lash in place. Just gonna first make sure that it's in the right place, then I'm gonna pinch it. Go in from the outer part of the lash to the inner part. Alright guys, so that is it for today's tutorial, and I do hope that you guys found it to be informative, and I hope you enjoyed watching it as well. If you guys did enjoy the video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up right now, and also please go ahead and subscribe to my channel because I really appreciate that. And also tell me in the comment section what you thought of this video. Thank you so much guys, and I'll see you on the next one.